Okay. We did
13th
it.
April, Rabbi Levitt, we did it. Gemora.
All right. So, very good. So Alan's got a message. He's not available today, and I called Phil. Phil is not available today, and so that's the story. And Roy and Mayor didn't get in touch with them. So I think this is it.
Yeah, Roy said he was not going to be available for the rest of the week. I haven't talked to Mayor. I don't know what his situation is.
Yeah. Okay.
He wasn't here for Rabbi First, so
Oh, okay.
he's probably got very busy because his wife is probably not up to cleaning, so he's probably got to do all
Oh, yeah, right. Right.
Poor guy.
Is his wife doing okay? He says the
Oh yeah, she's doing great. She's making a lot of progress, but she's still weak. You know, she's got radiation treatments.
yeah,
So
right. So that's
she's weak, but the prognosis, my understanding is very good that she's recovering.
oh, Baruch Hashem. Bezrat Hashem. Okay, the tefillas should be accepted. Hashem should accept the tefillas. Okay. So we'll continue over here from where we left off yesterday.
And we were in Kalim.
We were in we were in Kalim, right?
I could not find Kalim. I have a complete set of Gemoras, but I couldn't find anything called Kalim.
No, because Kalim is in there's no Gemora. It's just Mishnayos. So if you have a set of Mishnayos,
no.
So that's the story.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just listen.
Yeah. You might have in it depends on your Masechta. It depends on your Shas. Some of them they have not only the Gemoras, but they also include the Mishnayos, even if there's no Gemoras. It should be in the same volume as Nida.
All right, can I go look?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I have Nida. I want to go to the end of it, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, so after the Gemora of Nida, they may have some Masechtas of Mishnayos in Seder Taharos, because Nida is in Seder Taharos.
Okay, so I see after the last page of Nida, I see Hagehos Hardal. Does that ring a bell?
Maybe go a few pages further and see if you see any Mishnayos.
Okay. I think we're getting it to Horos here.
Oh, then,
So that's not it, but there's a bunch of stuff before here. Hagahos Yishnos.
no, these are all different commentators. So you're,
Okay. That's not it. And I see before here, there's some other stuff. Ah, the Rishas. Okay, that's a commentator. I recognize that. These are the commentators. Okay. Namuki, oh, this is a commentator. Okay, these are all commentators. Okay, now we're at Perek Revi'i Nida. So this is the regular Nida, I guess. It doesn't look like the page doesn't look like the right format for the Gemora though. See what I've got here.
what does that say? Yeah, lower it a little bit, please. Oh, that's the Marsha.
Okay, so
Got the Marsha
this is commentary. Okay. How do you know that? Oh, I see Marsha right
on the
there.
top. It says.
Yeah. Yeah, Agados Marsha. Okay, what is this now? Maseches Nida. What is this?
Perish Mishnayos La Rambam b'Maseches Nida.
So it's Mishnayos.
That's
But-
that's just the standard Perish Mishnayos of the Rambam on the Masechta.
Okay, so that's not what we want.
No, yeah, it looks like you're running out of room over there. Okay, is there any more
Yeah, this says
any more pages?
Kitzer Pirkei Rosh. So that's
Right,
the Rosh.
right. It's all Nida.
And this is Hilchos Mikoos.
Hilchas Mikvos. Okay,
Mikvos.
nice.
Tinokes Perek Tishii. Asher. Ribono Asher. I guess that's another commentary.
Rabbeinu Usher, that's the Rush.
What is a lot of commentaries here?
Oh yeah, there's much more than the Gemora.
Tinokes Perek Ashiri Nida.
Yeah, that's still the Rush. I would assume. Still says Rabbeinu Usher.
No, it says Gemoras Hashas. Or maybe it's Timoras. It's hard to read. My glasses. Musaras Hashas.
Mesoras Hashas. Well, that's on, oh, maybe they have the Hashmatos. Maybe he didn't include in the body of the pages of the Masechta. He has at the end, he has additional Mara Makomos. Very nice.
Yeah, this is
Wow.
a great set. My wife bought me this set for a wedding present. I remember looking at it and thinking, what am I going to do with this? Thank God, 35 years later, I'm actually using it. That's foresight for you.
Ah. See that?
Okay, so this says ha'asher ha'isha shehi oseh perek tishii nida.
Yeah, that's the ninth parak of Nida.
Okay, so we didn't find it.
Okay.
So I'll listen.
No, it's very, it's, yeah, it, okay.
Anyway, I got a good lesson in reading the titles.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, okay. So let's see here what we have here. We were in the middle of Rashi over here. Maybe we'll go again from the beginning over here. Rashi has it's a long Rashi over here on this. The Gemora says Tanan b'masnisin. This idea that the birds of a feather flock together is a Mishnah in Nida also. Not Nida, in Kalim. Tame call hamachuber l'tohar tohar. I'm reading from the Gemora now that Rashi is going to be going into.
I thought you said there was no Gemora.
There's no Gemora in Maseches Nida. 1 second, not Nida. We're finished with Nida now. We got nothing to do with Nida right now. We are talking about Maseches Bava Kama. In the Gemora in Bava Kama, the Gemora in Bava Kama is quoting the Mishnah in Kalim.
Ah, okay. I got it.
In other words, what we have over here is that when Rabbi asked Rabbi Bar Mori, Rabbi Bar Mori is he's the one that has all the he knows where everything is located in Kol Torah Kula. So
Right.
Rabbi is asking him, where is the source for this that people say that this bad date tree, palm tree, it's together with the fruitless tree. So he quoted in the middle of that discussion. He starts with it's a pasuk in Torah. it's a pasuk in the Navi, it's a pasuk in Ksubim. And then after the psukim, he mentions the fact that it also is a Mishnah. It's also a Mishnah in the Mishnayos, and he's bringing from this Mishnah in Maseches Kelim. Maseches Kelim is the first Masechta of Seder Taharos. There's six Sidorim, right? Shisha Sidorim. We're going to be saying this on the night of the Seder. After the sing all the songs, and it says, who knows Shisha? Shisha is Shisha Miyodeya. Shisha. You ever sing that after the Seder?
Oh yeah, many times.
Oh, so now you're gonna remember.
Shisha
Miyodeya. Shisha Sidrei Mishnah. Tamisha Humshei Torah.
Right.
So in the last Seder, is the name of that Seder is Seder Taharos.
Right.
Seder Taharos. And this Masechta of Kelim, it has more prakim than any other Masechta in all of Shas.
Okay.
It has 30 prakim. That's 30 prakim. It's a big one. And that leads off Seder Taharos.
Okay.
Over there, when you get a set of Mishnayos, you'll find in the beginning of Seder Taharos, you'll find Maseches Kelim. So now we're going to go to Maseches Kelim over here in the what Rabbi Bar Mori quoted over here. He said, "Tanan b'masnisin." We also learned this concept in the Mishnah. It's a Mishnah in Kelim, and what does it say over there? Kol hamachubar l'tameh. Everything which has a chibur. Chibur is a connection. It's got a connection to something which is tameh. Tameh, that thing now is going to become tameh. If it through its chibur, to the thing which is tameh, that object will now also receive from that thing which is tameh. In other words, that's one of the things that we learn about in Maseches Kelim. Is there's things that become tameh. How do they become tameh? And then that's called Kabbalah's Tuma. And then there's such a thing as transmission of the Tuma. That thing which is now tameh, let's say we're going to talk about a bed post, a bed frame, a dargash. So now that became tameh. Let's say someone who is tameh mace came in contact with it, and he touched the side of the bed. So now this dargash, this bed frame, is tameh. Now, the inside of the bed frame though has these metal hooks that and all these metal hooks, you hang that's where you hang the hide. The hide has little loops, and you hook the hide onto these metal hooks. And now, since those metal hooks are mechubar, they are connected to this dargash. So even though the hooks never had any, they didn't become tameh. They didn't get touched by this person who was tameh mace. But nevertheless, that since these hooks are mechubar, they are connected to the bedpost, the bed frame, so they now will also receive tuma. They will also they will also receive the tuma, and they will now become tame also. So that's what Rashi is saying over here. But Maseches Kelim, we take a look in Rashi, what Rashi's told us so far. In Dibur Maskal Mechuber Latame Tame, V'chule, it's in the Rashi right before the lines get wide. The lines in the Gemora get wide. So if you go into the Rashi over there, it's in the middle of the page.
I see it.
So Rashi says over here, "Hamechuber l'tomei tomei, b'Maseches Kelim hi." This is a Mishnah in Maseches Kelim, beperek tabas adam, and that's the name of the perek, the ring of the person. Diktani, we learned over there, ukle shel dargash, these metal hooks inside that are connected to the bed frame, bishel shulchan, and also of a table, tameya, they will become tameh because they are mechubar to the dargash or the shulchan. Not because they themselves came into contact with the tuma, but they are connected to the dargash and the shulchan, which did come in direct contact with the tuma, and then the tuma that the dargash and the shulchan receive now is transmitted over to the unkale, to the hooks of those kelim. And now he says something else over here. Ushel menoras eitz tahora. Now, in the case of a menoras eitz, so the din is tahora. So we were trying to explain yesterday when we looked into the Mishnah over here it's tahora.
This means if somebody touches a wooden menorah, it remains tahor?
Yeah, let's just see for a second what it is that we're talking about over there. Now, this is a Mishnah in Kelim, Perek Yud Beis, Mishnah Beis. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Yud Beis. Okay, so the Mishnah says unkle dargash tameya v'shel naklitin tahora shel shida tameya v'shel akol tahora shel shulchan tameh shel menoras eitz tahor. Now,
So it's the hooks that are hanging from the menorah, or it's the menorah itself?
yeah, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like from reading the words of the Mishnah, we're talking about the unkle of all of these different types of kelim.
But does a menorah have unkle?
Yeah, we need to have a picture. Let's see over here. The Rav doesn't really say anything here at all about the menorah. It's totally does not appear. And as far as I could see, Dargash Bita Katana, play. Maybe it's in the previous page. Oh, 1 second. Oh, this goes back. This goes back. Kenemos naim shel sirokos. Tome bipnei unkolios, bipnei unkolios. Vove hamach mateches, shemach matam, ekshav hakane, kekli matechet. Amakabel tuma af velo base kibo. Michelle Vale. Michelle Vale Batim. Im yesh bo unkolios tome. Unkolios shel katafin. Unkle Dargash. Oh, so that's not the same thing. Unkle Dargash. This is the Vav Mateket of the Mitas or. That's what we see here. Yeah, those are those things. Yeah, so what we want to know is Shel Naklitin Tahora, Shel Shida Tameya, Shel Akon Tahora, Shel Shulchan Tame. Unkle Shel Shulchan Tame. Yeah, you might ask a question. What that we're talking about the hooks of a table. Does the table have hooks? That's what the Mishnah is talking about. The table has these hooks, and they are going to become tameh because the shulchan itself is capable of being makabel tumah. And since the shulchan itself is capable of being makabel tumah, it'll transmit the tumah that it is makabel to the unkle, even though the unkle never came in direct contact with the tumah. That is what's coming out over here. This is a very interesting point over here. Even though the shulchan is made out of wood, an ordinary shulchan that the Mishnah is talking about over here is made out of wood, and we have a klal when it comes to the halachas of tumah v'tara that a wooden vessel which does not have a kli kibul, it does not have a receptacle to be able to place things inside this vessel. It's called pshute kli eitz, just straight a vessel with so to speak that doesn't have a receptacle, and they're not makabel tumah generally. So according to that rule, a table should not be makabel tumah. Nevertheless, there's another reason why a table is makabel tumah. It's makabel tumah because the table is a type of a kli which is meshamish b'nei adam and also meshamshe b'nei adam. This is a complicated concept over here, that a person makes direct use of the table, and also the table provides a place to put the kelim that the person uses on the table, and so therefore it because of that it is makabel tuma, even though it's pshute kli eitz, which the rule generally is that they're not makabel tuma. Okay, so that's basically the reason why the unkle of the shulchan are going to become tameh when the shulchan becomes tameh.
That raises two questions. Number one, I've never seen a table with hooks. And number two, what about the bedpost? You can't say that the bedpost has a receptacle, and you can't say that it's used to place anything on it. Except maybe the mattress. I don't know. Was the mattress considered to be? I guess the mattress could be considered to be that.
A dargash is tameh. Can be makabel tuma. So you're asking why is the dargash capable of being makabel tuma? It seems like it's made out of wood and it doesn't have a receptacle.
Right.
So now the mita itself is omedis l'shchiva, and a kli eitz, which is mishamesh as a place of shchiva, of lying down, or yeshiva, is makabel tuma, even though it has no base kibul. So very good. That's another. There's a lot of rules when it comes to hilchas tuma b'tara.
Right.
So even though you're right, it's pshute kli eitz as well, but it has a different reason why it's makabel tuma. It's makabel because it's roy liyeshiva and shchiva, so it's makabel tumas medras.
Okay, and a menorah, dafka has receptacles, so that's not a question. But we only have the question of what are the hooks used for?
Well, this menorah that we're talking about, I have the commentary over here. Says that this menorah's eitz, the Tiferes Yisrael is one of the commentators on the Mishnayos. And this is also in the Rambam. We could look it up in the Rambam as well. The Rambam has a whole set of halachas on the halachas of kelim, and the Rambam says over here that this menorah's eitz is a type of a menorah. It does not have a base kibul, and it doesn't directly serve the person. It's omedis lahaniach aleha es haner b'shas hadlaka. It can hold the candle or the oil and the wick that comes out of the candle when you light it. Therefore, it does not makabel tuma. Now, as far as the hooks over here, why do you need to have a hook over here? Where's the hooks on this menorah? We're talking about a type of menorah. This is the type of a menorah that you hang up on a wall. And therefore, since this hook is connected to the menorah, it's mechubar. it's connected to the menorah.
Right.
So therefore, in Hilchas Tumah B'Tara, it will have a din like the menorah itself. Whatever the status of the menorah is, it will also have the same status as the menorah. And so here, the reason why the hook of the menorah is tahara is because the menorah itself is not susceptible to tuma. You cannot be makabel tuma. So therefore, since the menorah itself cannot be makabel tuma, the hook which is connected to it will not become tameh simply because the menorah came in contact with tuma.
Okay, I got it.
So that's the case that the Mishnah is saying that whatever's mechuber to something which is tahor will be tahor.
Right.
That's what the Rab says over here. Kol mechuber l'tameh unkle hamechuber lekli hamakabel tuma. That will become tameh. But something which is connected to a kli, an unkle which is connected to a kli, such as a menorah eitz, which is not capable of mikabel, it's connected to something which is tahor. Could go menorah eitz shehi tahora. So the unkle over there will also be tahor. Okay, that is a taste of a Mishnah in Kalim.
Well, I'm not ready for Kalim.
Yeah, Kalim is
Tough.
that's a whole. It's a whole different world.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's interesting. You'll find even though there is no there's no Gemora in Maseches Kalim, all we have is Mishnayos. But you'll see it all over. You see it all over the Gemara. The Gemora will quote different Mishnayos in Kalim, because the whole issue of Tuma and B'Tara comes up all over all the Masechtas. So here we got a little taste of Seder Taros, Tuma B'Tara over here in Bava Kama. All right. That's why it's called Talmud Bavli. Not only because it was produced in Bavel, but because it's got a combination. The word Bavel, base lamed is a little bit like to be it's balul. It's mixed up with other different types of subjects all over. All the you won't find just. Everybody knows when you learn Bava Kama, you're not just learning Bava Kama. You're learning all sorts of different things that are connected to Bava Kama. Is
that not
everything is connected? Everything is connected.
Is that not true in the Talmud Yerushalmi?
Yeah. Also, right. Right. So that's the way it is of Talmud. Right. That's the way it is. That's why the Rabbeinu Tam says. That's why we're all saved with Rabbeinu Tam, because we don't learn Chumash and we don't learn Navi and we don't learn Ksuvim and all the Sforim that we're supposed to learn. We don't have a set. We should have a seder for them, but oftentimes we don't have a seder for them. And Rabbeinu Tam says, well, in any case, if you're learning Gemora, you'll come across the psukim in Chumash, and you'll come across, there's a famous story about two yeshiva bakrim, and they say, "Did you know that Esav was Yaakov's brother?" He says, "No. How did you know that?" He says, "Oh, because there's a Tosfos in Maseches Yavamas that says that based upon a Kal V'chomer from the Gemora in Bava Kama and Bava. Very good. I'll have to take a look over there."
Wow, that's interesting.
Okay. All right.
All right, have a good day, Rabbi.
Oh, that's it. Oh, wow. Okay.
We're over.
All the best.
See you tomorrow.
Bez Hashem. Bez Hashem, if you're available. And I'm available.
Hopefully I.
Yeah. Okay, good. Everything's going well.
Yep.
Bez Hashem.
Thank God. We're doing good for Pesach.
Okay, very good. Okay, so have a great day.
Okay, you too.
Shkoyach.
Bye-bye.